Dad here with Meltdown Monday, bringing in yet again some awesome guests and commentators. A good friend of mine, uh, and Wednesday night official now, I guess. Um, he's been official, but it's just coming to really light. But anyway, which way? What's going on, Anarchy?
Hey, how's it going?
And then, of course, really good friend of Wednesday Night Fights, good friend for a while. Now awesome room mod, working here with Wednesday Night Fights. Cutter, how you doing there, sir? Oh,
He's good.
He's good. He
said he
good
might
about
have
a
to do
minute ago.
something.
So yeah,
I take my word for it. He is fine. He's having a good day.
All right, so first match tonight at the 8 p.m. hour, GS versus UGCC. Then at the 9 p.m. hour, BK versus Eye for an Eye. And then at 10 p.m., Eat Us versus NB. So everything should be rocking and rolling. The room's going. All the teams are in the proper chat room. Looks like
They're already picking tanks.
tanks.
Trio of E50s already.
And this is a conquest, right? Their Anarchy?
Well, they had originally said they wanted airfield, right? And then GS told me that it was a clan war match, and the maps are Tundra, Winter, and Westfield. So I'm operating on that assumption. But
and I wonder what the tiebreak is then.
Yeah, I know.
I can go see real fast. Let's see here. Oh, that's entirely way too many. You would think that they'd have their own room on that server. It says maps for the week.
Well.
So, well, okay.
That's the fun about newer tournaments. People just got to kind of find their footing, you know.
Yeah. So
they're working on it, I bet.
Yeah, at Devil and J-Dog. Maybe make a maps room. There probably might be one. And Hell's Cats.
Oh, the Artie.
Oh, all right, clickers in the house. All right, well.
I'd imagine because it's a tournament match, no specs, right?
Yeah, it's more than correct.
Yeah.
All right, so you want to go down that GS listing, and I'll go down this UGCC side.
Yeah, you're just telling me to do that because they got a bunch of different tanks. They've got a 41 Bulldog, T-54, E-50, Bad AP, Para T-10s, and a Conqueror.
Nice. So over here on this side, Trio E-50s, 1 STI, 2 Conks, and the S-51 artillery.
All right, give me 1 second. Cutter said he needs an invite back. I think his thing was glitching.
Well, that'd be a good reason why he didn't answer.
Yeah. I would just like to go with the theory that he ignored you, but, you know, that probably makes more sense.
Always. There we go. Thanks, guys.
All right, guys. Let's see what the going strat for these guys is on Tundra. I know there's a lot of...
The S-51.
Hey, you know, when it's... I know what that thing, when it's devastating, I mean, it's just slow as all goodness, and I don't know if I really like the reload on it, but hey. I mean, what?
Well, the thing about it is, like, it's...
Oh, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, like, I don't really play a lot of Artie, believe it or not. The S-51 I know is a really good Tier 7 Artie, but if tank selection wasn't an issue, I feel like I'd bring a GW Panther because
that's what I was gonna
it's got
say.
a huge gun and a half. It's like the Tier 7 53-55, you know? There's no downside to it. But the S-51, from what I've seen it in pubs, when it hits like a freight train.
Yes.
So, who knows?
Like UGCC may get spotted here? Nope. Day one, Dodo.
I'm not gonna lie, I really dislike Tundra. It is not one of my favorite maps.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I am seeing it more and more implemented, and I just, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of bewildered by the strats here lately, but it seems to be working for some people. So
Yeah, and it seems
I
like
don't think it's terrible for tier 8, but like tier 9 and 10, I don't love it. So much view range and it's such a small map. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
yeah,
Well, and it's one
no,
of those I've been seeing. I mean, the South teams, if they're not aggressive in any which way, you get literally bled to death. 300 here, 300 there, and so my South thing would be get out of that region where they're at here, because well, it's never a good strategy to be going down in a valley like that and have all those cannons pointing back down the valley. Ooh, good hit.
Well, yeah, like you were
Nice.
saying, my strat
Very
on a
nice
map like
double
this would be like 3 E50s that go to the hill on like E9, E0 that just kind of bleed them, and then all the heavies and everything
Artie.
go to the cap to prevent that. Dang.
Already mops up that kill, no problem.
Nice.
See what the heavies are doing over here at H1. That's pure T10s. Sorry, a T10 and a conch, an STI and a conch. Now, in this scenario over here, I do prefer that J4 J5. There's some places where you can get a conch or an STI hold down. Trilla taking a hit.
Oh, those
Trilla,
E50s are
No,
gonna be
this-
careful. They're bleeding. They're really bleeding
yeah,
hit points
this
here
is-
that they don't need to be.
real dangerous.
Yeah,
I don't think they knew exactly what they were running into right there, but
Well, and that's
I
why-
think they're trying to light targets for Artie, but I don't think the S51 has great shots, and they're just getting beaten up.
Darn it, swap me to it right when I was taking a drink. Yeah, and this is, I do, when I called, it was a lot of military strategies, like don't fight up a hill. If you're outgunned in that scenario. But yet again,
And they don't even
stuck.
have really great gun depression tanks. Like,
Uh-huh.
you know what I mean? They're fighting a T10, and it's still winning, and it doesn't even have good gun depression because it's just got such a good spot up there.
Yeah, I mean, right there.
Imagine if they had, like, Conquerors on that hill, they'd be even in a worse spot.
Yeah. But now the downside, so they're going to throttle out of it backwards. But now that T10's really going to have open shots to rip into John McClane there.
Yeah. Well, the Cav Ranger's really easy shots for him if he's going to run like that, but he's just trying not to peek for the Artie. Because if he does pull forward
Yeah,
enough, I
Artie
think the
needs
Artie
to
can shoot
Here
him.
comes the
Oh,
push.
if
There
they
it
drop
is.
one right
There it
there,
is.
nice double
Here
tap,
comes the
nice
push.
double tap.
Yep, double tap, double track. That.
you gotta get.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
there you go.
The
That's what
E50s
you're
just
looking
shunted
for.
each other. I love that.
That's
and then
what
he
you're
rams the
looking
bad AP for a little bit. He dies, but that one E50 did
Come
a
on,
bunch
Conquer.
of damage right there with rams and stuff. Gotta finish the
The
bad
baby.
AP here.
Yep, get that.
Yeah,
bad
got
AP
to.
in.
Looks like Cav should have him right here.
Oh man.
Oh, nice double tap.
Oh.
Nice double tap. Oh, they double hit him, right? Did somebody call
Oh,
finish?
Yeah.
man, I hate this jump.
Well, I think the 54 blocked the bat and got himself racked. Looks like the T10
Oh.
could fall.
And also, Cav Ranger bounced a shot on the side of the T10. If he didn't do that, he would have been dead. And it would have been an easy solo on the T54 for him.
That's gonna
He's
be
gotta
real
try to
interesting
ram
right
him.
here.
The T54 is better DPM, so he's got to take hit points off by supplementing damage with ramming. Is the only way he comes out on top.
Hmm.
Because if not, the T54 is going to rip him apart.
Well, it looks like our S51's
Oh,
coming
he
in for a
bounced.
shotgun.
Nothing wrong
Oh,
with
he's
that.
still he's still got a.
Ranger's in his way though. Ranger's way in his way.
Shoot him.
He's still got about 12 seconds on his reload.
Oh,
That's
he's gonna get it in
the
now.
only downfall that I see though on the S51 is
Yeah,
the
that's
reload
it.
is so long.
Yeah, that reload is so long. But he gets it. But he gets it.
Oh man, that's so filthy. So very filthy.
Wow.
Like- So now we got a
Airliner
real
just took
game
a
on our
shot
hands,
from the
though, to be
STI
honest.
too.
Yeah.
Now this is
that
pretty
already
legit.
balanced that out. So now the
Well,
S51 has a
UGCC,
good
all
arc.
they've got to do,
The
yeah, I was gonna say,
S51
all
has a
this-
good arc
all
and
they have
drop
to
it on
do-
narrator.
all they have to do is this ST1 is hold down, is not going to take damage from AP or heat rounds probably. Okay, well, I stand corrected. Please don't do that again. He's basically just got to sit, hold down, and let the Artie. The guy picked his hatch somehow.
Yep.
He heat rounded him right in the turret. and it hit his hatch. Another one.
Sorry about the camera.
T10 accuracy, please nerf. Oh my god. Air Raider, that was really good shooting.
Yeah, that's some really clutch shooting right there. Artie,
2 hatch pens
still
on the
on the
ST1
move.
from probably 250.
Oh,
Yeah, the
Mr.
Artie, if UGCC wants to get a good win on
Astro's
this,
gotta
that
get
Artie's
some
got to
shots
come in
in.
and clean up. Oh,
Mr.
nice shot.
Mr. One Knot, a new member of UGCC, he used to be on NB. He was
Oh,
the
no kidding?
T71 driver for NB.
I didn't know that.
They're gonna have a
His
chance.
ST1's
though,
using his armor, and he's holding out. I mean, he's bounced 2 shots in there now,
All right,
and the T10
Artie
is also
needs to
not
drop
able
a
to do
ding
damage.
on Big Papa Putin. There
Oh,
it is. There it
Putin
is.
gets
with the
ammo
ammo
racked
rack.
from the conch. From the conch, yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Artie could finish him
There
right
it is.
there.
Oh,
731, yep.
very nice.
That's
shot.
pretty much it.
You got to move. 30
Oh,
seconds. 30,
better.
30 seconds. You've got to get in there, Conqueror.
Now, does anybody know the rules on these? If this was the draw, what happens?
I don't know. Mr.
I don't think it's
$5.
going to. I think Mr. One is going to finish him right here, but...
I don't know. The T10's there. It is.
Okay,
Oh,
nope.
Very nice.
Okay. Well,
Nice.
thank you for
I was
doing us a
just-
solid and not making that something we have to deal with.
It's a very good battle right there.
That was really cool. That Artie shotgun was play of the game.
Yeah. So over on that side, I mean, even though what
They did a lot of damage.
I
A
mean,
lot of their guys did really good damage.
I mean, he 1876, but it was all in the right places. I mean,
Well, no, I was saying GS. 3 guys doing really big damage for, all things considered. But they just had a couple guys not do enough, I guess.
Yeah, Air Raider coming in there with the 2500 with the super long, Elway pass to hit the hatch. I mean,
That was nasty. 2 shots in a row. Picks his hatch from 250 meters. ST1 has a good turret confirmed. Ah.
all right, swapping sides here.
I get everybody? Yep.
I think GS lost one. I don't know if the room's locked or not.
Yeah, I'll unlock it.
All right, like, pardon me, talking with the wife there. I just have to swap out. Lady Death will be starting to accompany me finally, with here on the Wednesday nights. So that's going to be interesting. She'd like to see what the women of World of Tanks. So that's going to be pretty awesome. And then news, while they're still picking tanks, Anarchy, you there?
Oh yeah, just chilling.
So there was a huge shakeups in on the rankings this last week with GS, of course, got off the list, but previous data, as they were RG, so their placement got put back on the list, and they came in 9th. They left in 8th, so they did lose a rank technically, but the whole new team did come in on. Hold on one second.
I'm glad to see they're playing so that they can, hopefully solidify and even move up in the rankings. It's good to see that they're going to be active.
Wife's bringing in dinner, so big cheers to Lady Death. Thank you. BK fries confirmed.
Nice.
Yeah, and so then UNL really climbing the list. They're now up to 7th in the gold league. Corrupt falling down to 8th. 8-Bit's going down to 10th. The 11th team solidifying their place. KMD falling all the way down to 12th, with Nightmare up to 13th. B Law of 8 down to 14th. They've been really inactive, not doing a whole lot in the community just as yet. They haven't fired up that machine yet. But with a lot of new horizons coming on the, coming soon, hope to see those guys back as soon as possible. SBA really moving up the list. They had an awesome week with everything. So they moved up to 15th place, overtaking SKB and UGCC. Big move.
Your rankings have been in very high demand. I got asked 3 or 4 times just today and last night. People curious about them, so it's good to see people using them and excited for them.
Yes.
Maybe in between the next battle, you guys run it down to me, just because I'm not literate as far as how that rankings actually work.
Oh yeah, that is no problem.
That's Hell's baby. I'll let him explain you that one.
Yep, it's
Nice.
no problem.
Sweet.
All right, so Cutter, if you want to go down GS this time, and then Anarchy can roll down UGCC.
Sir, GS is coming out with a M41 Bulldog, a T54, a Batchat 25 TAP, a pair of T10s, a Conqueror, and a Whistle 1.4.
UGCC has the Lycan, pair of E50s, T10, ST1, and 2 Conquerors. Ready to go? Let's go.
Bam.
Wow, I'm pretty good. See, better than Dex already.
Now, definitely can tell that UGCC has been training on this map. Definitely.
Yeah,
Like
it
what I
seems
see, I
they're
think
finding
GS
their
just
little
got.
niches. They're
Yeah.
proper, yeah. But it's awesome to always see these teams adapting and growing, and seeing how these guys play.
One of my biggest things against this map is exactly what they've got Segmented Dig doing out the gate is a good light or medium with some optics, and the view range perks can get up there on this hill early and just literally spot up about 75% of this map. And if he has, there he goes with some early spots right there. Probably there's
That's some
3.
good vision.
Yeah.
Astro getting over there now, out of the Artie into a light tank. That's an interesting, interesting swap. But GS still pushing. They're gonna take the get set up down over here and get the good shots. That is a good placement there. They're a little too far to the right there. He needs to go up on. There you go. And he'll have a pretty good stack up with Robbie there. And that's a pretty good lane to shoot with the T10s, because with that hill there right in front of these guys, they can definitely go down into a hole down. Air Raider, let's see. Oh, look at that thread shot. Wow, it's the night of the snipers.
UGCC's just kind of foregoing the hill. They're not interested. I wonder if they're going to make a bridge push. They got a lot of guys sitting there already.
Well, isn't that kind of dangerous, though? You already know the dig with the AP and the Bulldog up there. Let's see.
Yeah, they weren't in position. That is a good call. Like, those autoloaders would punish, but they were not in a position to fire.
All right, here comes BK Fly Kid. He's trying his track shot and 300 off.
Now they are.
Dig getting hit, double tap there from John McClain. Dig's
Oh,
gone.
man.
King of Guns
Wow,
on the
he
move.
gave up his life to get those shots. Yeah, I mean, you gotta, when you're crossing like that, there's really no reason to not take those shots, because even if you, like, when you miss, you're gonna be reloaded by the time there's something else for you to shoot at, but that's really bad luck for Dig to have gotten killed because of that.
Wow, I'm gonna almost break it down that UGCC is below on hit points right now, but I think they have map control, honestly.
They definitely do, because I mean those 3 heavy tanks they have are really just surrounded right now. They've got, multiple lanes of fire going to be brought down on them as soon as UGCC tightens up the noose a little further.
Wow, this is very, very impressive work by UGCC
The
right
two
here.
E50 or the E50 and Lycan are just going to chase the mediums off, so they're not harassing their heavies. And then imagine you'll see the heavies turn around to fight the other ones,
Robbie
like they're
getting
doing.
Yeah, they
Robbie's a
there.
one shot,
got-
maybe.
they got a definite overmatch. So I think
Oh,
the
John
STI
McClane, be
should have.
careful.
Yep.
Yeah, the STI
Gun
should have,
sniping
or the
away
ST1 should have pushed up a
with
little
his
bit.
WZ taking
Oh, they're
out
just YOLO rushing in.
Satire.
They got to focus fire here well if they want to win this,
Oh,
because that was kind of a sketchy attack. They really are going to need good focus fire to dig out of this. Lycan's going to come in and get a clip.
that's the bug that's in your shoulder all the time, the fly in your ear. Just
Oh, E50 coming with the ram. That was not a good one for only 50 damage to do 300 to yourself. Maybe forego that ram. The only thing is the T10 is dead. He is going to die to these E50s. Pretty much no matter what he does.
no.
Lycan's probably
How
going to
many-
finish him.
Now, do we know how many shots is Dick on?
Oh,
Completely loaded right now.
Oh, the T10 almost squished the Lycan. The WZ goes down, and wow, that
Wow.
was clean going down,
I
but
think
he
Dick
goes
can
down.
oh no, lands.
Oh,
stops all the
Lord.
momentum. That's bad.
Yep, good ram. That was nice of BK Fly Kid to use his tank like that as a weapon and just pull out in front of the Bulldog and stop his little gun run. You always got to try to do that with
Alright,
light
so
tanks.
Mad rush to get on up on. the
Just sit
50.
everybody on cap, yeah.
Yep. Drag that 54 back. Astro's gonna go out there.
Lycan's gonna go
scan the
spot. He's
perimeter.
gonna die.
Yep.
He's gonna die, but doesn't matter
It's good to know where where he's
Whoa.
at, and
which way he's coming from.
there it is. Let's see if Astro's able to get out of there. Good shot
Yeah,
on the run.
T54
Astro's
is just gonna
gone.
snap it off.
So they know where Grandster is now. 18.
They might be able to
seconds
shoot
left
him
on
if
the
he
clock.
crosses that. The D50 might have a shot. No, maybe not. It was real close, but yeah, I mean, at that point, it's not worth chasing the T54. Just get everybody on cap, secure the win. There's no reason to try anything too
Oh.
fancy.
Cab Ranger now rolling off cap. Coping Fanatic rolling. What are you guys doing? Interesting. All right.
And you got to figure BK Fly Kid is completely a one-shot. Like, if he comes in and shoots him, he could just run away for another long while.
There you go.
ST1's facing the wrong direction. I don't know how you didn't know he was coming from that way, but... Oh, he bounces.
Grandster,
Oh, man.
yep, with the wow.
That must have been a heat round.
Accuracy. Accuracy.
I
for
know,
the
that must have been a heat
T54.
round. Where did he put that in?
Right
I didn't
on.
even
Looked
see
like
the pen.
The turret. That one commander's hatch again.
Man, that ST1 has been having the worst luck he's had. Like, that ST1's armor has been made of just glass
Ram.
tonight.
Get rid of the track.
Push him off the cliff. Push him off the cliff. Do not shoot him. Push him off the cliff for the love of God. Yes. Yes.
And to land on him
nice.
upside down. Oh,
Oh.
yes, I got it all on. I got it all on stream. Good
Oh,
job,
nice.
Cab
And the T-54
Ranger.
is just ice skating away. Everybody see the corpse of him just spinning away. That's awesome.
Good damage.
Again, UGCC is nothing if not a team with great damage spread.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
they don't have anybody doing exceptional, but everybody's pulling their weight.
Yeah, Satire did get singled
Oh,
out
okay.
over there by King of Guns, but other than that, UGCC coming out and dominating this map. I don't know if
Wow.
GS was just GS. It didn't look that. I mean, yes, they stayed together. Yeah, but it looked like the strategy on the aggressive strategy of UGCC kind of threw GS off, maybe.
A little bit of that. That map, honestly, that particular battle was just extremely well called by UGCC.
It might be
At
one
the
of those
perfect
things
time.
that, like... Yeah. Continue, sorry.
Well, whenever they made their push, they had the two heavies over there on the side behind the hill, and whenever they made that push across the train tracks, they had a flawless call right there where both of the heavies that came across went ahead and boxed GS's heavies in over there in the corner, and then the E50s, like you said, were able to chase off the 54 and the Bulldog. So I mean, that was just, you split their team in half, and they were just able to pick them apart right there.
I definitely think that was the good call with the E50 and the Lycan chasing the mediums off so they didn't shoot them in the back. And then as soon as they did that, the E50 and the Lycan turned around and got involved. And I mean, they made a push on lower hit points and brought it back. Because they were down hit points when they did that push, but they dug themselves out. It might also be, like, I know in my experience, one time we played a team that picked Tundra. Um, Definitely weren't prepared for it, and they had, you could tell it was one of those maps they played and practiced a lot, and they had some serious strats drawn up on Tundra, and it really caught us off guard. I had never seen a bridge push like that up the middle, but I mean, it actually worked out pretty well. I liked that, how, like Cutter said, they surrounded their main force of heavies and just pretty much boxed them in. And I mean, at that point, you can just sit there and shoot them whenever you want to, and wait until you get the overmatch enough to push.
Definitely very well played. Like you said, that push was a little ugly whenever they pushed in on the heavies, but I mean, with experience, that'll get tighter and better. So
I don't even think it was bad focus fire. Like, I think the reason why it just looked unclean is because they pushed in with a lot of tanks already really low, and so it wasn't as quick as it could have been. But I didn't see any really bad missed shots or anything. I mean, just like, bounces and stuff that you can't control always. And then the Lycan
right.
came in and put his weight in, and then the one T10 blocking the Bulldog from running away was really good spatial awareness on his part. Can't let those guys get away. I think we're pretty much ready to go here. I like them picking tanks quick. I appreciate it.
Yes. Why don't you guys go ahead and run down those tank listings? I apologize. I'm trying to wolf down a Whopper. Starving.
Don't get sick on us. So, yeah, you can go.
UGCC is coming to the table with an LTTB, a pair of E50s, a pair of T10s, and a pair of ST1s.
GS has a 41 Bulldog, T54, E50, Bad AP, pair of T10s, and a Conqueror. Let's go.
This is another interesting pick. Is this on Encounter as well?
Yeah.
Very
I
nice.
hope. Yeah, thank God.
Very
You did worry me there for a quick second, I'm not going to lie to you. I remember doing it, but anytime you ask, I start to sweat.
Now, I'm a little surprised not to see a light tank and a TD implemented, but
I haven't really ever played Westfield, to be honest, in comp. Not a super hot map pick. I don't think it's in the WCL rotation. But the Clan Wars pick has a lot of odd maps that you don't always necessarily see in WCL.
Exactly.
So it's kind of
That's
been their
cool.
thing, which is always fun to watch teams play on maps they're not comfortable with.
Yeah.
Get a
Yeah,
message from UGCC asking something about
Yes, they wanted.
airfield.
Yes, I got the same thing. They wanted airfield, like they said, because they were not aware GS was in the Clan Wars thing, and since they are, these are Clan Wars maps. And that's what I've been told. So, I mean, if it's wrong, I apologize, but I was just doing what I was told as a good room mod.
Yep, nope. You're doing your thing. Digging and getting spotted. Cab Ranger shoddy.
Not really playing the zero line. Obviously, UGCC just sending the light tank, but I've never seen this map played in competitive, so I have absolutely no idea how the meta is going to be, but it looks a lot like a pub match at this point. Everybody going to that middle area and just going to brawl it out. I'm surprised to see GS not put their Conqueror in, like, what is it? Is it A4? That little crossroads? You could put them on the back side of that. That might be a really good spot for them.
Yeah. Shoddy and
You
Cab
could prevent
Ranger.
people from poking. Kind of an interesting spot for the bad AP to be brawling it out with other mediums. See if it works for him, though.
Okay, I don't know exactly what that UGC slide tank is doing. Everybody's pretty much lit up.
At that point, he should just come and make a run across the bridge and try to throw some chaos into the mix or something.
Yes.
They've got to know nothing else is over there. I mean, he could come up and anytime they spot that light tank or something, just get shots. It looks like GS is queuing up for a push because they're putting everybody over there. The light tank's rotating over. The bad AP is going to come over the top first and just maybe throw some confusion in.
Looks like Cavalry just calling his troops back.
Never mind.
BK is going to get
UGCC is trying to circle them up. Yeah, UGCC is trying to, like, these two ST1s, they're going to put those there, E50s on the top, and T10s over there, and just, make their little box like they've been kind of doing all night.
There's the push.
Yeah, these two T10s are just going to be pretty easy snacks.
Yeah, they're going to eat these guys up.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Well, because that's the only thing with how he spread them, is they have none of those two guys. Those T10s don't have anybody else covering them. It was really just them firing for a bit. Now they're getting involved, but they're already dead.
Yeah, and
it'll be interesting to see what GS does now. How far do they bring the push? Are they just going to call that good and regroup, or are they going to keep pressing it?
If they got called back, I don't think Daquan hurt because he's trying to solo an E50 currently.
I see
and
that. The LTTB is going to come up. But did they get rid of that Conqueror? No, wow, they let that Conqueror get away. That's surprising. Big Papa Putin's managing to get out of there on very low hit points.
E50 goes down.
King of Guns is coming around, ramming the crap out of the LTTB. He's going to have him dead soon as well.
Yeah, now GS, the T10 and the 54 need to get back up there into the fight, especially the T10. He's got the health pool with the other T10. Those guys need to lead the charge and go ahead and close this out.
Cav Ranger's burning. Oh. Yeah, I think GS made the right call to push there because UGCC basically just had those two T10s by their lonesome. If they had their E50s on the ridge from the start, they might have been able to punish that better, but regardless, well played.
Yeah, I personally, I probably would have pushed a little bit sooner because they actually had those ST1s lit as they pulled off and started headed through the city. They definitely had a huge overmatch right there. Well played, though.
The only thing I didn't love from UGCC was that, I mean, if they would have brought that light tank over, I don't know if it would have made a difference, but I would have liked to have seen that guy move over maybe 30 or 40 seconds sooner. But I don't know if it would have changed much. Now we got a game. GES is not going to go down without a fight.
Do you guys have a second to run down the rankings format?
Oh yeah, crap.
So rankings are based off of, hold on one second here. Don't want that crinkling all in your guys' ears. Alright, so yet again to go back over the rankings. So there was a baseline set. Baseline was set between all the different WCL settings. If you have not participated in WCL, it was in different tournaments that were out there at that time, anywhere from the Russian to the German to the TNG Invitational, the Friday Night Fight Cup series. All of this, when it got compiled, the games were almost a month prior, almost 2 months prior of stuff done on there, and then all the data I could get from everywhere that was organized and had, win-loss records and stuff like that. So they got thrown up on the list. So in the baseline, there was a lot of like on your six was on there just because, and they've now in the silver division, of course. At this moment in time, because they haven't been really active. They're towards the bottom, and matter of fact, they're on the bump list, which is going to be absolutely annihilation. I mean, on your if you got on your six back up and going and rolling once more, Sorry, contact Acorn. There we go. All right, so back into here. It gets factored in. UNL's participation in the TNG Invitational it was putting them leaps and bounds in that region where UNL doesn't do a whole lot with Wednesday night fights. They're European. Our times don't blend.
Right.
KMD did come out. I can't wait for him for their return. Right now they've kind of been inactive, so they're slowly sliding down the list. And then
I think KMD's rebuilding at the moment, from my understanding. I've been seeing them make a lot of moves and whatnot.
So yeah, I mean, your ranking is going to be based on your team performance, your wins and losses for the week, and then and then tournament like the Conquest of North America, the UGCC tournament. Oh my goodness. WOT Battle of the Clans. So with the matches that went on there. So does that help you out there a little bit, there, Cutter?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was just curious, you know what I mean? And yeah, you explained it about as well as it can be explained. So I do appreciate that.
Awesome. So I mean, a lot of stuff did go into the setup, but now it pretty much is one of those things. You just input the data of who was having the games and the wins and the losses. People having wins, silver teams beating gold teams. And see, like today, if UGCC would pull this out, UGCC would get a huge buff because GS is a gold team.
Right. Okay.
So they get a bonus.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Well, also, like, I think the real reason for the rankings was originally is obviously WCL rankings are really good, but they've got a lot of time in between, and so we needed a way to quantify teams before or more often than they did.
Well, yeah, and then with us adding into the division of the bronze division, that made a whole new realm of the community come out, and it was really, really, really good. But let's get back to this match here, guys.
I just didn't want to cut you off, so I figured we'd do it once we get in the game because you were doing the talking.
I got a letter from the TLP, the Poppers. They're building a team as we speak to get on here. As always, Wednesday Night Fights is partners with the TLP, helping them out, giving them shout-outs, good partnership with them. I hope it's long and productive. I did see we lost some viewers. I'm sorry to see that. I hope to see you come back, but it's one of those things.
Also, one of the TLP guys might be coming on Wednesday by chance. That the Mark Jackson guy is his gamer tag or whatever. Said he might be coming on to commentate Wednesday, so hope to see him.
Nice.
Come on out.
No, UGCC did come back with that S51 this match. Triple
This is where I'd like to
E50s.
see it versus Tundra.
Yeah. T10, ST1, and a Conqueror. So I think they're more comfortable with that setup.
Now, with the Artie, would you leave it back down there on the 0 line, vulnerable? And then so that's back there. And
Yeah, I really don't know.
I thought you would want to park it like A6. At least it's within reach. It can duck behind a little bit of hills. Dig, and of course. Go ahead.
Well, I think this is kind of more. I think GS is a little bit more comfortable with this map, particularly right now. I don't think that UGCC is set up or prepared for this match like they would want to be, or for this particular map anyway. I think that's why we're seeing more of a pub style play out of this. I would particularly probably play this quite a bit different than how they're going at it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I do apologize. I have to be really pretty good zoomed out so you guys can see the action going on here. So I'm going to try to zoom in and zoom out as much as I can. John McClane there just getting lit up. King of Guns trying to go in for finish, but he was still on a reload. All right, Conquerors and STI are now in the fight. Cav Ranger going to be in big trouble here. T10 and a T54 making it on the other side of the snowbank. Robbie coming up, trying to take a shot. Nope, nothing out of there.
Interesting.
Ooh,
Has
King of Guns
UGCC,
getting
has
up.
anybody seen their arty fire yet? Anybody see a shot come in?
I think maybe one went into guns just now. All right,
Yeah.
Robbie,
Oh boy, Mr. One No, it just got hurt pretty good.
Yeah, that was
The T10s have shots on him from the rear, and he didn't notice that. So now he's really stuck.
Oh, STI is gonna go down.
Yeah, he's very stuck.
All right, the Zatire's coming up. He's trying to get a shot on King of Guns there, and he does. 1 for 1 there. But
Cav Ranger's trying to support the ST1 as
there
best
it
he
is,
can,
Robbie getting
because he
hit
needs
by
as much of
Artie.
it as he can lend. Oh boy, rebalance for camping, right?
The baby bat is on reload, and I think the
STI is
E50
down.
John McClane's realizes right now he's going to capitalize it by going after the Conqueror. If they can get that Conqueror out before King of Guns gets there, then it's going to be detrimental for GS.
GS has 3 almost full health tanks, but 3 very low health tanks. E50 going down. GS is
And there's the
hit points,
Conqueror.
kinda, but... Oh, Conqueror's going down too. Oh,
Double ram.
So cheeky.
Oh,
And that guy goes down.
man,
Now
mop-up
GS
patrol.
isn't in the worst spot though. 3 full health tanks pretty much means they could easily get some cleanups here. I mean,
Sig is
Coping
going to be
Fanatics a
able to-
1.
Yeah,
He's down.
Sig's still got 3 shots left in the
Oh,
clip. He can take out the Conqueror.
Artie just hit Sig
And-
on the run.
Oh,
Wow.
really?
Yep, Sig is down to
Is
nothing.
Seg have enough to kill Cav? Nope. Nope. That means he dies for it. He's out of shells.
Oh,
Oh,
he gets
oh.
caught
he ran into
play
the-
on his teammate.
Oh,
You know,
feels
I'll
real
tell you
bad.
what, that is the second game tonight, too, that Grandster has been in the way when the Bat Chat TAP was trying to get away.
Now, BK Fly Kid's got to be really careful here. He's fighting a T-54 in the middle of nowhere.
There you go.
He
get
really
that
needs to be
track.
jamming him up, trying to take his track off, because
There you
if he
go.
lets the T-54 impose his will, he's dead. And he very well still might be dead.
Artie,
Oh, and he
Artie.
already hits himself.
Oh boy,
He's
here
gonna
we
get
go.
one shot. One shot. I think he's back. He should continue to back off. Just keep him lit.
Yeah,
Let Artie
Artie's fired.
reload.
Yep, Artie's what?
Yeah,
that
Artie's
reload's
got such a long
24
reload.
seconds or 28 seconds.
He looks like he's got about 10
Yeah.
seconds off reload right now, from, like, just me
Oh.
assuming, if I had to
I
guess.
think he just needs to keep him lit.
Basically, Astro's going to win this game, or RNG's is going to say no, and he's...
Oh my God!
Oh,
BK
never
with the
mind.
snapshot and gets it.
Nice snapshot, BK.
GG at
Well
UGCC
played.
beating GS 3-1. Wow.
Wow. That T10 was putting it
Grandster, though,
down
no
too.
joke, had a good game. Also, so did Dig. Both of them had very good games.
Mhm.
BK
All
Fly
right.
Kid, though, I guess. The real MVP.
Yeah, 37-67. And they already put him in there just proper in the right opportunities. So I mean, it is. The click worked this time. Having that clicker.
Now, looking at the YouTube thing, it's still showing the 2v2 doubles tournament. You don't want to change that when you get the chance.
I'm doing that. I haven't got to that. Sorry.
Yeah, it happens. Alright, I think Dexter has the next room open for everybody, so I'm going to close this one. I think. I want to make sure that's over before I close it.
Yep, I have it open.
Good.